world of strength in 2011, where he became world's strongest man. Now Zaviscus's time just over 45 seconds. So if Brian Shaw can get this truck moving, which he may not do if he's not leaning on the lorry, but his vast body weight, even bigger than Zaviscus, could be a big advantage here. Now he's beginning to get going.
He's the heaviest man in the world's strongest man final. It's certainly an advantage to be so big, but it also, his left arm was damaged last year. That's now healed, and he's able to use his whole body. This is looking really solid from Shaw.
It certainly is. He's one of the only guys not wearing these climbing boots. These are just ordinary trainers. But watch the clock. That is a huge improvement on Zaviscus's time. And doesn't he know it?
Yes!
Yes, he's just been given confirmation of what, again, could be a winning time.
He has a 2-minute time limit. He has all the time he needs to try it again. Now 4 men in history to take this thing overhead. Two times by Mark Henry, breaking history. You're looking at the strongest man, Mark Henry from Texas. He has 1 minute remaining to rest and try this for a third if he wants to. Such an incredible athlete, Mark Henry. Down 3 times. Mark Henry with the Apollon wheels. 365 pounds. Clean.
Well, Brian Shaw absolutely dripping in sweat. That gives you an idea as to what sort of temperatures we've got here and the humidity as well. Will it affect Hafthor Bjornsson?
Take the straight!
Similarly built to Brian Shaw. Must stay low and drive off 2 feet. He's not low enough though, and just slipping a little bit here. But he's getting the lorry moving.
Paulie always does this in a kind of different method to everybody else. It doesn't look pretty, but it works. It's effective. In 2011, he joined the World's Strongest Man final with a bang, winning the truck pull there. But he was 20 plus kilos heavier. That lighter body weight will play against him here.
Yeah, he's still a pretty heavy guy. Now he's got to get over the line, so as the truck. Watch the clock, 41.23. It's going to be so close. And he's done it. We've got another leading time, Bjornsson this time. And this is just getting better and better. The quality of these guys in these events is truly phenomenal.
This is his destiny.
Strapping up now. So big and powerful.
And so close to proving he was the world's strongest man in the big show. got this. He's got this.
He's got it. Come on.
Yeah! And it was beautiful form. It walked up his thighs. He controlled it all the way.
And 50 kilos for Hafthor Bjornsson.
I told you! I told you! How easy was that up to the knees?
Well, the great man will certainly need more than his 6th place in this truck pull. And remember, the truck is 4 tons heavier than in the heats, and we remember how heavy that was. He just got to lean against it to start with. His vast body weight should get that truck moving in the right direction.
We have a perfectly flat surface here, so the start, the inertia, definitely the hardest bit. It's who can get it up to the highest speed now that will win.
Watch the clock. The leading time so far, 45.92. Still got some way to go. Halfway down the course is the lorry with that huge boat on the back. We've had heavier things in World's Strongest Man, but not many. Zaviskus is going well now. He's got to get over the line. The front of the lorry's got to get over the line too. It's going to be close, very close indeed. He's just done it. 0.11 of a second for Zaviskus, and he does go into the lead. That could be a winning time. Who knows? We've got some great competitors yet to go. But Zaviskus and Magnussen, both with 4 titles, can Zydrunas Zaviskus match them all? It really would be a magnificent performance, but he is only down in 4th place and only 3 events to go. Brian Shaw in the background, he's already lifted this weight. And so does Zaviskus. Does he? Yes, he does. Manages to slide it up his...
Let's find out a little bit more about it now from a man who knows all about the pain of having a Big Mac strapped to your back. It's Bill Kazmaier, world's strongest man between 1980 and 1982, and one of the authentic legends of this sport. Bill's with Cara at the next...
Well, Bill Kazmaier must be feeling the hot breath of Tom McGee at the back of his neck as he tries now for a 975-pound lift. That's 17,000 worth of silver dollars. Jim Huff looks as if he can't believe it all.
Come on, big Ken. Come on. Come on, Phil.
And just look at that. Well, you've got to admire the man injured in the squat, and here he is in at the kill at the dead weight, 975 pounds. Bill Kazmaier.
Iron wheels attached to a huge steel bar which he used in practicing his squats. Most on earth could not even squat down with the tremendous wheels once, but Paul squatted with the wheels on a daily basis over and over again, working with his huge 36-inch thighs. Other homemade weights show up in his old 1955 film footage taken during one of his daily workouts, such as these huge 55-gallon steel drums filled with concrete and weights suspended from a tree in the backyard with the use of chains. After witnessing his lifts personally or later on film, many describe Paul Anderson as just pure brute strength. Not only must we take into account the manner in which he threw the weights around, but we must look at the manner in which he prepared for these lifts and the supportive equipment he failed to take advantage of. Lifting experts cringe and shake their heads in amazement when they look at old photos and footage of Paul walking on stage and without any warm-up squat world record weight, wearing an old pair of tennis shoes, or worse yet, no shoes at all, and no knee wraps. In many photos, Paul was shown wearing street clothes, as if he had just walked off the street to try his hand at a lift. Today's lifting suits were non-existent during his time, and though available, very seldom did he wear a weightlifting belt. Later in life, he usually wore a pair of his favorite cowboy boots when squatting or doing his famous back lift that contained a table loaded with people. It is doubtful that any modern-day lifter would even consider lifting record poundages without the use of specially designed shoes, knee wraps, belts, super suits, and other high-tech accessories for the fear of permanently injuring themselves.